Today, Region VIII. DepEd Region VIII's journey to where it stands in the educational landscape today is carved by history of excellence. It stands in the midst of the most challenging yet interesting time in history. Today, DepEd Region VIII virtually converges to commemorate history, to celebrate diversity, and to brave the new normal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 45th Foundation Anniversary Celebration of DepEd Region VIII. To begin, please stand for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, with the Rosello Brothers of Baybay City Division leading, followed by a doxology with the Tacloban City Choir.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Ayang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong mughaw. May dilagang tula, tawid sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw na kailan pa may di magdidilim, lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ang langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
There is a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow.
And if you really try, you find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and better place. Feel the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Feel the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. 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 You and for
To our highly esteemed Regional Director, Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, CESO 4, and equally respected Assistant Regional Director, Mr. Arnulfo M. Balani, CESO 5, to our Schools Division Superintendents and Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, Division Chiefs in the different functional divisions for the regional and division offices, school leaders, administrators, educational leaders in general, teachers, learners, parents, stakeholders, and partners around the world. Good day. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome DepEd Region VIII's masterful co-captain and strong pillar, our dear Assistant Regional Director, Mr. Arnulfo M. Balane, CESO 5, for his inspiring opening remarks.
DepEd Region VIII, Eastern Visayas, is celebrating its 45th founding anniversary with the theme Big Bang at 45, with hope and optimism for the future. Amidst the pandemic that has engulfed the whole world, it still strives to deliver efficient, effective, and technology-based processes in an environment of continuous improvement, with the end goal of attaining customers and stakeholders' satisfaction and delight. This health emergency has already affected the way the Department of Education delivers its mandate, but it remains unwavering in its commitment of providing basic education to the learners. The fundamental right to quality education of the learners is its foremost consideration in the crafting of its programs, activities, and projects. The greatness is manifested by doing and accomplishing lots of small things done well every day, which are products of interplay among the powering forces, sound and visionary leadership, commitment and dedication of its personnel, active collaboration and collaboration of its internal and external stakeholders, and clear and doable vision and mission statements. Let us join hands in proclaiming our mantra, DepEd Region VIII is great, we will overcome. Happy 45th anniversary celebration to all of us.
Thank you very much, ARD Balane, for such a warm and inspiring welcome message. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our Assistant Regional Director. DepEd Region VIII has stood the test of time. We've braved the daunting challenges at the frontiers of education brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. Armed with the so-called Big Bang of strategies, DepEd Region VIII weaves through the intricacies of the rather volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous learning environment beset with doubt and fear. Led by a courageous leader, DepEd Region VIII braves the new normal and moves forward with its battle cry that education must continue. Today, the past comes alive, the history is relieved, the future is realized, the new normal is survived. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been DepEd Region VIII through the years. Here is a land built on stories of discovery and conquest, of battles fought and won, of dreams achieved and of freedoms gained. Region VIII is not only a bivouac of God's splendid gifts of beautiful nature and culture, but a home to brave and courageous people. Region VIII stood adamant against the onslaught of World War II and the aftermath of Super Typhoon Haiyan. All these stories have been and will be told by the passage of time. Stories to relive the past, to relish the present, and to envision the future. Welcome to DepEd Region VIII. DepEd Region VIII came into being on April 2, 1975, and it stood where the Lady National High School stands today. 15 years later, on July 7, 1990, during the time of Regional Director Dr. Eladio C. Dioco, the office was transferred to its current location at the Government Center, Candahug, Palo, Leyte. DepEd Region VIII is composed of 13 schools divisions and 273 school districts, which serve as a home to more than 1.2 million learners and 52,649 teachers and 3,987 non-teaching personnel. DepEd Region VIII has a literacy rate of 89.9%. Since its inception in 1975, DepEd Region VIII has achieved milestones, conquered challenges, and delivered quality education. As a bastion of education, DepEd Region VIII is about moving forward even in the midst of catastrophes and pandemic. It sees the future, beckoning with possibilities. It puts premium to its prime resource, its people, partners, stakeholders, and clients. Such direction is set by the leaders, then and now. For 45 years, DepEd Region VIII has been captained by 13 equally competent leaders whose vision of excellence has laid a clear direction toward the achievement of collective victory, the delivery of improved quality basic education. Dr. Pedro B. Esperat, Dr. Aurelio A. Hueli, Dr. Natividad M. Herilla, Dr. Serviliano C. de la Cruz, Dr. Eladio C. Dioco, Dr. Teofilo E. Gomez, Dr. Venancio R. Nava, Dr. Cirila V. Villegas, Dr. Celidonio I. Lyon Jr., Dr. Saul F. Matugas, Dr. Rosemary Felicidad V. Saed, Dr. Luisa B. Yu, and currently Dr. Ramir B. Oitico. It is through their leadership that Region VIII has flourished. DepEd Region VIII continues to scale greater heights in academic and non-academic endeavors. It is under the judicious leadership of Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, CESO 4, that Project LEAD came into being. Project LEAD is the brainchild of Regional Director Oitico. He firmly believes that the battle for quality education is fought by teachers inside the classroom. However, this battle can be won if and when the teachers are provided with great schools by the education leaders. Project LEAD is an acronym which means lead, empower, and achieve through data-driven decisions. This is in response to Republic Act 9155, which requires the department to institute a framework of governance and to establish authority and accountability. This project aims to capacitate the division and school heads to become strategic leaders driven toward innovative and well-directed programs and projects to address quality, access, inclusion, and governance. DepEd Region VIII, through this project, moves from the old bureaucratic practice of top to bottom management to creative and innovative leadership that emphasizes empowerment, create the trend of abandoning passive compliance in favor of active, contextualized implementation, and strengthen the path for critical yet proactive thinking rather than indifference. DepEd Region VIII, through the steward and transformative leadership of Regional Director Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, is the first DepEd regional office to be ISO certified within the Visayas and Mindanao region.
You are immediately recommended for your ISO 9000.
Parallel to the vision of Project Lead, DepEd Region VIII's policy centers on satisfying school heads, teachers, partner agencies, and external stakeholders by providing culture-based contextualized curricula, highly competent, empowered, and innovative division personnel, and prompt, responsive, and customer-friendly education support services. Instituting efficient, effective, and technology-based processes with value-laden, service-oriented, and technically competent employees in an environment of continuous improvement. And finally, following government laws, statutory rules and regulations, and operating with utmost transparency, excellent performance, and dedicated service with character, courage, and compassion. One of the advantages of being ISO certified is the organization's resilience and its ability to enact stability amidst challenges. It allows the workforce to be more effective and efficient as the culture of excellence is already established. Today, we stand in the midst of perhaps the most challenging time in history, yet the department is resolute in ensuring that education continues despite the pandemic, and DepEd Region VIII is responsive to the clarion call. The Contextualized Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan details the BigBang of strategies used to address the threats of the pandemic, as education cannot wait. The future cannot be halted, and we are left without options but to be resilient, receptive, and adaptive. DepEd Region VIII continues to keep up with the demands of time. The influx of technology, the advancement in the field of science, and the existence of pandemic that brought changes to the educational landscape have tested DepEd Region VIII's resilience. Imbued with the core values of love, excellence, accountability, dedication, empowerment, respect, safety, honesty, innovation, and passion, DepEd Region VIII continues to take the lead in its journey toward greatness, simply because Region VIII is great. DepEd Region VIII is on its right direction toward the achievement of its mandate, the delivery of excellent services to the customer's delight. Now, let's listen to the man behind this success, a leader who needs no introduction, as his name is synonymous to excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our Regional Director, Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, CESO 4, for his inspirational message.
It's Big Bang at 45 for DepEd Region VIII. Today is the celebration of the 45th founding anniversary of the region. This is a challenging celebration considering the situation, but the insistence and love have brought us to this celebration today. This celebration is an avenue to showcase the greatness of the region. First, the implementation of the project Lead, Empower, and Achieve through data-driven decisions has been in the region for more than 3 years now. It focuses on empowerment that across the levels, all of us should expect that these people manning the region, the divisions, and the schools should be great. The Project Lead implementation has produced bountiful harvests. One of those is the International Organization for Standardization Certification of the region, ISO certification, which is first in the Visayas and Mindanao. And that is something to be proud of. Aside from that is the Prime HRM Level 2 compliant of the Civil Service Commission. To all our stakeholders in attendance today, this celebration features the expression of commitment of the 13 schools division superintendents to the implementation of the Learning Continuity Plan. We are excited to listen to each one of them as they embark on their challenges, responses to the risks, and their great things to be shown starting August 24, 2020, as it is considered as the big event for DepEd Region VIII. What remains in my heart now is the hope that everyone should journey with us in the regional office so that great things will happen starting the opening of classes, and that God will bless all our efforts so that DepEd VIII will always be great. Good luck everyone and happy celebration.
Thank you very much to our Regional Director, Dr. Oitico, for such an inspiring message. Education must continue. Now more than ever, our collective effort and commitment are primordial to our success in delivering quality education. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear our schools division superintendents express their statements of commitment to the implementation of DepEd Region VIII Contextualized Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan.
Good day. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Giving up should never be an option for DepEd Samar during this time of pandemic. DepEd is faced with the challenge of educating away from home all our school learners. Many are in doubt on how DepEd Samar shall carry out its objective that we are going to do it in the normal way. Far and wide, our division Learning Continuity Plan advocating distance learning with the use of modular instruction shall be our commitment and support mechanism to tackle the adaptive challenges posed by this pandemic to the educational system. We shall adapt the new normal, for we believe that quitting on the process shall mean quitting on the result. Happy anniversary, DepEd Region VIII! Spark and continue to be great!
Good day to all. Based from our crafted division learning continuity plan, we the Baybayanons proudly present our learning delivery mode called modular distance learning with television as supplement. Aside from the modules to be used by the learners, our learning modality is supported by a project called DepEd Bye-Bye sa Kahanginan. Through the efforts of Honorable Carlos Nicolas C. Cari, representative of the 1st District of Leyte, and the local government of Bye-Bye City, through the Honorable Jose Carlos L. Cari, Mayor of the City of Bye-Bye. The Pioneer Cable Vision Incorporated, Bye-Bye City, will provide DepEd for airing the videos made by teachers 12 hours a day in 2 channels from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the evening. While the learners are studying the module given to them, they also watch the television for the enhancement and enrichment of the skill to be developed. After capacitating our school heads about the learning continuity plan, they crafted their own learning continuity plans and displayed a copy at the division office. Our learning continuity plans were presented to all our stakeholders and we gained several support from them. We conducted a dry run of our modality using the grade 5 classes on July 20, 2020. With all the preparations that we have, conducting meetings with our stakeholders, capacitating our teachers, and preparing and editing the video clips to be shown in the television, we are confidently sure that education in Bye-Bye City is very ready comes August 24, 2020. We from Bye-Bye City, the place of discovery, beauty, and serenity, commit ourselves with passion and dedication in implementing our learning continuity plan.
In behalf of the Borongan City Division, I would like to express my heartfelt congratulations and felicitations to the 45th founding anniversary celebration of DepEd Region VIII. Indeed, Region VIII is really great. In spite of the current health national emergency of our country, Borongan City Division is in full support to its learning continuity plan as part of our preparation for the opening of classes on August 24, 2020, Borongan City Division has piloted the conduct of online classes through Google Classroom. Seminario de Jesus Nazareno, a private school, Eastern Samar National Comprehensive High School, Eugenio Isdasa Pilot Elementary School are among the schools in the City Division that have tried out the use of online distance learning as one of the learning modalities to be used by these schools. On the other hand, Santa Fe Elementary School, Eugenio Isdasa Pilot Elementary School, and Eastern Samar National Comprehensive High School have tried out the distribution of self-learning modules to some selected barangays in the city of Borongan. The local government unit of Borongan City, through the able leadership of Mayor Dayan Agda, has also committed its full support to the learning continuity plan of the division through the provision of funds from a special education fund for the reproduction of learning materials and hiring of learning facilitators. As a whole, Borongan City Division is 100% ready for the school year 2020-2021 opening of classes under the new normal.
Greetings to one and all, and congratulations to the leadership and personnel of DepEd Regional Office on your 45th founding anniversary celebration. The whole DepEd Calbayog City Division family joins you in this very historic celebration at the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. That's why this is truly one very challenging moment, to all of us in the education sector as to how we can effectively respond to our roles and responsibilities so that learning must continue, education must continue, as postulated by our Secretary, Honorable Leonor Briones. We in Calbayog City took the necessary steps in planning, paired with simple research instruments in terms of surveys and checklists to assure us of delivering data-driven decisions. The division core team was able to prepare the division emergency roadmap, which was presented to our local school board for information and support. We cascaded the activity to our schools via learning action plans or continuity plans. These same documents were presented to our school communities all over Calbayog City Division for information, education, and most importantly, for support. Its LCP speaks of the kind of learning modality delivery suited in every school. Hence, modular instruction, online, and blended learning modalities are our major options in our schools. Radio on TV episodes will come in as enrichment modalities. Textbooks from start to end of school year will always be made available in our learners' homes. During this pandemic, we do recognize that teaching is extraordinarily difficult. So, to make things lighter and easier for all of us, especially for our teachers, Team Calbayog City took the challenge of piloting our choosing learning modalities in 5 schools for 2 weeks. The narrative report will be submitted to the regional office for any appropriate contribution our piloting is served. This we pledge to our very dynamic and very inspiring Regional Director, Dr. Ramir Barberan Uitico, as our commitment to the LCP implementation for school year 2020-2021. Thank you.
Robert Schuller said, "Tough times never last, but tough people do." In these daunting times, we, the entire workforce of Northern Samar Division, are on the front line doing our best to continue delivering the basic education to all learners in this division. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, we have taken various strategic measures enshrined in the Learning Continuity Plan to carry out our mandate, which is to provide access to quality, relevant, and liberating basic education from kindergarten to senior high school. Drawing upon our shared vision, mission, and values, we are committed to working together to pursue our plan of action with vigor and determination, intensify our concerted effort, and reinvigorate our drive and passion to achieve our goals. As Newt Rockney quipped, "When the going gets tough, the tough get going."
On and in behalf of DepEd Ormoc City Division family, I would like to warmly greet and congratulate DepEd Region VIII on its 45th founding anniversary with the brilliant and inspiring leadership of Regional Director Dr. Ramir B. Uitico and Assistant Regional Director Dr. Arnolfo Balani. DepEd Region VIII continued to soar high in serving the Eastern Visayas learners and stakeholders. Likewise, I'd like to reaffirm our commitment to fully implement our learning continuity plan for school year 2020-2021. With the generous support of our stakeholders, the Ormoc City government headed by our Honorable Mayor Richard I. Gomez, all the barangay officials, the parents, the NGO partners, and with God's grace and mercy, there's no reason for us to back down and tarry. Para sa mga Ormocanon, padayong guyod ang edukasyon. Mabuhay DepEd Region VIII.
Warmest greetings and congratulations to the DepEd Regional Office family, headed by our beloved Regional Director, Dr. Ramer B. Oitico, and his co-pilot, our ERD, Dr. Nols Balani, and all the members of the Regional Office family. You are celebrating your 45th founding anniversary, and truly, the great leadership of our RD has brought our region to greater heights in excellence in the delivery of its mandate. And I would take this opportunity to express on behalf of the men and women of DepEd Southern Leyte our strong commitment and support to the implementation of our department's learning continuity plan. And I'm proud to inform everyone that DepEd Southern Leyte is ready to implement its chosen distance learning delivery modality, which is the printed modular distance learning. Thank you.
No matter how bleak or menacing the situation may appear, it does not entirely own us. It can take away our freedom to respond, our power to take action, says Ryder Carroll. Kudos DepEd Region VIII. No better word than kudos can encapsulate how commendably responsive DepEd Region VIII has been to mitigate the crippling effects of the pandemic scare, which has thrown the entire world into chaos and in seemingly complete standstill. While it is true that no one can ever escape the pain, fear, and suffering that COVID-19 has been inflicting, Region VIII, imbibed with the virtue of resilience, has painstakingly exhibited wisdom amidst the pain, courage amidst the fear, and strength amidst the suffering. As Friedrich puts it, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. This year's celebration of the founding anniversary of the Department of Education, Eastern Visayas, is undeniably a pivotal, momentous, and history-making occasion. Not only because it commemorates the 45th year of the inception of the institution, but also, and more importantly, it heralds the fundamental tenets of Region VIII. The insurmountable resilience, determination, and care that its leaders have for its people and vice versa, against all odds. Region VIII, may you continue to hold yourself responsible for a higher standard than anybody expects of you. Never excuse or pity yourself, for you have done an excellent job in upholding your principles and duties. We in DepEd Leyte, your partner in your pursuit of excellence for your constituents, genuinely congratulate you on your triumph, and with God's abounding grace, mercy, and favor, here's to a more resilient, determined, and caring DepEd Region VIII. A blessed 45th anniversary, and we are proud to say, Region VIII is great.
Good day, everyone. Happy 45th founding anniversary, DepEd Regional Office 8. The Masin City Division is celebrating with the employees and officials of Regional Office 8 which is being led by Dr. Ramir B. Oitico and Dr. Arnolfo Balani, who are both hardworking and committed, who are showing us the way on how to implement our learning modalities for this school year 2020-2021. The Masin City Division is fully committed to implement our learning continuity plan for our learners here in the city. As I speak, the Masin City Division is conducting our dry run for us to be able to implement smoothly our learning continuity plan come August 24, 2020. Again, happy 45th founding anniversary, DepEd Region VIII.
The road to success may not always be easy to navigate, but since we value the fulfillment of our learners' dreams, DepEd Biliran will never be tired to look for ways and to consider possibilities in educating our learners as we continuously aim to provide basic education which safeguards the health and wellness of all the learners, personnel, and community. Despite the global threat of pandemic, we, DepEd Biliran, together with our internal and external stakeholders, will greatly support the implementation of the Department of Education's Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan and will continue to render assistance in its operation. The implementation may offer us doubts and apprehensions, yet we still guarantee that the right to education and learning opportunities should reach the intended public. To the best of our efforts, we exert everything in the division that relevant, quality, and liberating basic education be realized and be delivered through the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Sulong Edukalidad, Kasikas Biliran. Happy 45th Founding Anniversary, DepEd Regional Office 8, and mabuhay!
Hi DepEd Region 8 family, to RD Ram and the RD Noli. Happy 45th DepEd Region 8 Founding Anniversary. Tacloban City Division is one with you in achieving our goals in delivering the basic education services to all our learners. To do whatever it takes to fulfill our duties and responsibilities. So RD and ERD, we are doing all the necessary preparations for the upcoming opening of classes. So don't worry. Once again, happy 45th anniversary. Stay safe everyone and God bless.
With my DepEd Catbalogan City family, I sincerely convey my warmest greetings on the 45th founding anniversary of DepEd Region 8. This 45 years of genuine service is indeed a remarkable milestone which truly deserves a blast. DepEd Region 8, BigBang at 45 as a theme, is indeed most fitting because this school year, lots of innovations coming from the schools and schools division offices will explode and emit grandeur of hope for our learners amid the pandemic. Being one of the empowered leaders of Project LEAD, with a boom, I hereby give my 100% commitment to passionately implement the approved learning continuity plan of DepEd Catbalogan City, employing modular distance learning, reinforced by radio-based instruction and television-based instruction, giving priority to the health and safety of everyone. Amid the challenges, we do not settle for less in Catbalogan because Region 8 is great.
Good morning, everyone. As prime movers of DepEd Eastern Samar, we strongly believe that education cannot wait. So it must continue even in the midst of crisis. Premised on the mandate of the DepEd Central Office, through the excellent guidance of our brilliant Regional Director, Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, CESO 4, we came up with our Comprehensive Learning Continuity Plan, otherwise known as the DepEd Eastern Samar Emergency Roadmap, which offers an array of implementing measures that realign some aspects of our division education development plan in order for us to fill in the currently prevailing gaps caused by the existence of the pandemic. So we are reassuring all our teachers, school administrators, and other stakeholders of our 100% commitment to the Learning Continuity Plan implementation in the Department of Education, Schools Division of Eastern Samar.
Indeed, today is a celebration of milestones that DepEd Region 8 has achieved in 25 years. Every end is not an end in itself, but a start of a new beginning. Our celebration today may come to an end, but our pursuit for quality education continues. It involves a sense of future, a belief that every exit line is an entry, that we are moving up rather than out. As we come to the conclusion, join us in singing the DepEd Region 8 hymn.
Becoming treasure of the land.
The Department of Education Regional Office 8, through the Office of the Regional Director, would like to express its sincerest gratitude and appreciation to all those who, in one way or another, have made this event a success. DepEd Region 8, thank you very much and congratulations. This has been DepEd Region 8's 45th Foundation Anniversary Celebration. Together, we achieve more. Together, we brave the new normal. Together, we heal as one. This has been Ariam Cinco, your host. God bless everyone.